Love me and do not ever leave me. You're the only one. You're not just for fun. Love me. Don't believe them when they say I don't really care. That just isn't fair.
Just smile for me and let the day begin. You are the sunshine that lights my heart within. And I'm sure that you're an angel in disguise. Come take my hand and together we will ride on the wings of love up and above the clouds. The only way to fly is on the wings of love. On the wings of love, only the two of us together flying high, flying high upon the like the snow when a ray of sun is felt. And I'm crazy about you, baby, can't you see? I'd be so delighted if you would come with me. On the wings of love, up and above the clouds, the only way to fly is on the wings of love. On the wings of love, only the two of us together, flying high, flying high upon the wings of love. Yes, you belong to me, and I'm yours exclusively. And right now we live and breathe each other. Inseparable it seems, we're flowing like a stream, running free, traveling on the wings of love. On the wings of love, up and above the clouds, the only way to fly is on the wings of love. On the wings of love, only the two of us together, flying high, together flying high. On the wings of love, up and above the clouds, the only way to fly is on the wings of love. On the wings of love, only the two of us together, flying high upon the wings of love, of love.
Windflowers. My father told me not to go near them. He said he feared them always. And he told me that they carried him away.
Windflowers.
Windflowers. Beautiful windflowers. I couldn't wait to touch them. To smell them, I held them closely. And now, I cannot break away. Their sweet bouquet disappears, like the vapor in the desert. So, take a warning, son. Windflowers, ancient windflowers. Their beauty captures every young dreamer who lingers near them. But ancient windflowers, I love you.
Windflowers, my father told me not to go near them. he fed them always. Said they carried him away. With flowers, I couldn't wait to touch them, to smell them. I held them closely. Now I cannot break away. Their sweet bouquet disappears like the vapor in the desert. Take a warning sign. Wind flowers, their beauty captures every young dreamer who lingers living. Ancient wind flowers, I love you.
Life's a lonely stage. The actors play their parts. Tonight will be the same. Tonight there'll be some heavy hearts. Give you anything. I'd give you anything. I'd give you anything that you'd give to me. It's no use trying to phone. I can't wait around tonight. And the winter may be cold, it's still summer in my fickle mind. Oh yeah, now to me. to me.
Say you, say me, say it for always. That's the way it should be. Say you, say me, say it together naturally. I had a dream, I had an awesome dream. People in the park playing games in the dark, and what they played was a masquerade. From behind the walls of doubt, a voice was crying out. Always, that's the way it should be. Say you, say me, say it together naturally. As we go down life's lonesome highway, the hardest thing to do is to find a friend or two. That helping hand, someone who understands. When you feel you lost your way, you got someone there to say, I'll show you. For always, oh, that's the way it should be. Say you, say me, say it together naturally. So you think you know the answer? Oh no, well the whole world's got to dance, and that's right, I'm telling you. That's the way it should be. Say you, say me, say it together naturally. Say it together naturally.
This time we've been together, every day a new adventure, time's enough to last forever. times and through bad, I loved you all the way. All our days weren't bright and sunny. There were times we had no money. You could always find some funny thing to say. And looking back on where we've been, I'd do it all again. I loved you all the way. Every night, every day. Times I thought I couldn't take it, wondering if we'd ever make it. You could hold me close and make it go away. And though I've said it all before, I never meant it more. I loved you all the way. I loved you all the way.
One more sleepless night, still can't get things right. I don't think you see how hard this is for me, knowing you're leaving. Can't we talk things through the way we used to do? Remember how we planned to always understand, trying to find you, trying to find a way to start our life anew. Cause if you leave me, there's no tomorrow, only yesterday and time to feel. Cause if you leave me, there's no more laughter, only sadness stays. All the time I know you're just about to go. I can't let you make this one last final break. Trying to tell you, trying to tell myself we still might find a way. Cause if you leave me, there's no tomorrow, only yesterday and time to feel. Cause if you leave me,
Tomorrow morning if you wake up and the sun does not appear, I will be here. If in the dark we lose sight of love, hold my hand and have no fear, 'cause I will be here. I will be here when you feel like being quiet, when you need to speak your mind. I will listen, and I will be here when the laughter turns to crying, through the winning, losing, and trying. We'll be together, 'cause I will be here. Tomorrow morning if you wake up and the future is unclear, I will be here. As sure as seasons are made for change, our lifetimes are made for years. So I will be here. I will be here. You can cry on my shoulder when the mirror tells us we're older. I will hold you, and I will be here to watch you grow in beauty and tell you all the things you are to me. I will be here. I will be true to the promise I have made to you and to the one who gave you to me. I will be here. And just as sure as seasons are made for change, our lifetimes are made for years. So I will be here, we'll be together. I will be There's a calm surrender to the rush of day, when the heat of a rolling wave can't be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's led to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. There's a time for everyone if they only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors when the heart of the star-crossed Voyager beats in time with yours. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's led to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best.
Dreaming, I must be dreaming, or am I really lying here with you? Baby, you take me in your arms, and though I'm wide awake, I know my dream is coming true. And oh, just fall in love again. Just one touch and then it happens every time. And there I go, I just fall in love again. And when I do, I can't help myself, I fall in love with you. Something stepped inside, we didn't let it in. It's keeping us apart. Where are you now? Where are you now? Someone there tonight, holding what was mine.
I should've known better to lie to one as beautiful as you. Yeah, I should've known better to take a chance on ever losing you. But I thought you'd understand. Can you forgive me? I saw you walking by the other day. I know that you saw me, you turned away, and I was lost. You see, I've never loved should've known better to lie to one as beautiful as you. Yeah, I should've known better to take a chance on ever losing you. But I thought you'd understand. Can you forgive me? Should've known better. Should've known better. It's true, I took our love for granted all along, and trying to explain where I went wrong. I just don't know. I cry, tears don't seem to help me carry on. Now there is no chance you come back home. Got too much pride, and I should've known better to lie to one as beautiful as you. Yeah, I should've known better to take a chance on ever losing you. But I thought you'd understand. Can you forgive me? Well, I love you. I should've known better to lie to one as beautiful as you.
She's faced the hardest times you could imagine, and many times her eyes fought back the tears. And when her youthful world was about to fall in, each time her slender shoulders bore the weight of all her fears, and a sorrow no one hears still rings in midnight silence in her ears. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a free and gentle flower growing wild. And if by chance I should hold her, let me hold her for a time. But if allowed just one possession, I would pick her from the garden to be mine. Be careful how you touch her, for she'll awaken, and sleep's the only freedom that she knows. And when you walk into her eyes, you won't believe the way she's always paying for a debt she never owes, and a silent wind still blows that only she can hear, and so she goes. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall out upon her. She's a free and gentle flower growing wild. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall out upon her. She's a free and gentle flower growing wild. She's a flower growing wild. She's free.
Come with me in the silence of darkness. I want to show you secrets of life. I will guide you where dreams couldn't take you. She said and flew away in the night. You're the moonlight flower, you're the voice of the night. When you call, I'll follow. We will lead
this change in me. Won't you say it's not too much to hope for? Show me the way to your heart. Won't you lead me all the way to your heart? My emotions are too strong to resist, and together we've journeyed this far. Take me to your heart. It may be my imagination, but when we just touched, you were shaking. Oh, can it be you feel like me? If you do, baby, don't keep me waiting. Show me the way to your heart. Won't you lead me all the way to your heart? My emotions are too strong to resist, and together we've journeyed this far. Take me to your heart. Show me the way to your heart. Won't you lead me all the way to your heart? My emotions are too strong to resist, and together we journeyed this far. Take me to your heart. Take me to your
I know you need a friend, someone you can talk to, who will understand what you're going through. When it comes to love, there's no easy answer. Only you can say what you're gonna do. I heard you on the phone. You took his number, said you were alone, but you'd call him soon. Isn't he the guy who left you crying? Isn't he the one who made you blue? When you remember those nights in his arms, you know you gotta make up your mind. Are you gonna stay with the one who loves you, There's no easy way to see this through. All the broken dreams, all the disappointment. Oh girl, what you gonna do? Your heart keeps saying it's just not fair, but still you gotta make up your mind. Are you gonna stay with the one who loves you, or are you going back to the one you love? Someone's gonna cry when they know they've lost you. Someone's gonna thank the stars above.
When I'm gone, will you take good care of everything? Will you keep wearing your wedding ring when I'm gone? And when I'm gone, will you take out all the photographs? Maybe spend a moment in the past when I'm gone. Will you
to find myself. And if I'm ever the least unsure, I always remind myself, though you're someone in this world that I'll always choose to love, from now on you're only someone that I used to love. As for me, it's getting down to the last unspoken part, when you must begin to ease the pain of a broken heart. Tell me, why should I even care if I have to lose your love? From now on, you're only someone that I used to love. Wish it was enough for you, all the love I had to give. I did my best to keep you satisfied. I guess you'll never know how much I tried. I really tried. And if ever our paths should cross again, well, you won't find me being the one to get lost again. Once I had so much to give, but you just refused my love. From now on, you're only someone that I used to love. I tried, I really tried. When I wake up each morning trying to find myself, and if I'm ever the least unsure, I always remind myself, though you're someone in this world that I'll always choose to love, from now on, you're only someone that I used to love. From now on, you're only someone that I used to love. Though you're someone in this world that I'll always choose to love, from now on you're only someone that I used to love. Ooh, from now on you're only someone that I used to love.
Packed in the morning, I stared out the window and I struggled for something to say. You left in the rain without closing the door. I didn't stand in your way. Now I miss you more than I missed you before, and now where I'll find comfort, God knows. 'Cause you left me just when I needed you most. Left me just when I needed you most. Now most every morning
Remember that piano, so delightful, unusual, that classic sensation, sentimental confusion. Used to say I like Chopin, love me now and again. Whoa, rainy days never say goodbye to desire when we are together. Rainy days growing in your eyes, tell me where's my way. Imagine you're facing a sunshine reflection, a vision of blue skies, forever distractions. Used to say I like Chopin,